It is early morning in Ylands. It's gonna be a beautiful day, and I hope it's not gonna be that hot as it is for me in real life. I'm recording this on Thursday. Today it's like 32 degrees. In the upcoming 3 days, it's gonna be 32 degrees, and then it starts cooling down again. Gladly, I hope it is a lot better at you guys. Now for today and tomorrow, we're going to do some building stuff. I would like to put down a surprise down there, which I talked about in the last episode, and I would like to do some stuff at the buildings that we have been building, and probably a few couple of other small little things. Let's see how far we can get. But before doing that, I would like to show you and talk about a few couple of comments I had the last few couple of days. Rub is saying this is a very entertaining island content. Thank you very much, I really appreciate that. Yo Hassan Dong says, enjoy your holiday. I pretty much very much enjoyed my holiday in France. We have been driving a lot, seen a lot of beautiful villages. I got a lot of inspiration of nice old buildings for when we do an old school theme, or maybe something that can be implemented on the island. Fat Wife is saying, putting the Ferris wheel on the pier sounds good. Maybe at the end, white side facing back to the shore. I like that idea a lot, and more about that in a second. JDBL is saying you should build a juice shop called JB's Juices. And I think that is a very, I don't know, I had to laugh because I know my pronouncing the S sounds like SH. I think it's a very good idea. I have something in my mind that it would be nice to put it down on the pier as a theme park type of deal. It's gonna be very nice. We will come back to it later. And the last comment, find the painting trader, saving me so much time trying to find stuff to mash for days. The guy refreshes everything every day and you can get a few hundred quite a cheap rate. I need to keep that in mind, because getting the blue painting is a little bit of a pain up the butt, because you need to place that on sand, and I don't have too much sand around here. I don't want to destroy all the beaches, because I've already been explaining, if you remove those rocks and those plants and later on you're like, snap, I would like to have some stuff on the beach, you're not gonna get it back. So that's why I want to keep the beach down here, and the sand mine down there is not gonna be a perfect spot for it. But sounds good, and the only thing I need to do is try to collect as much cloth as possible, if you would. Yeah, cloth. Okay, so thank you guys all for your comments. I really appreciate it. I really like to have you guys involved into these series, and that's why I also decided from now on I'm just gonna show it into the screen. Of course, when I got a few million comments per video, I'm just gonna take the top 5 or 10 out of it. But I don't think that is gonna happen anytime soon anyways. I'm glad you guys are here with me already. So what I think what Fat White was saying, put the Ferris wheel on the pier, which is that way. Maybe at the end, white side facing back to the shore. I think she meant that I have to place it like this and not like that. I like it like this too a lot, because that means, once again, when you come from your cruise ship and you walk past this area, you can see the ginormous Ferris wheel just popping up into this area. I think that would be really cool. It's like a point of interest for people to go there, and of course you see like other kind of things like JB's Juices. I think that's a very good idea. Now, of course, down here, I would like to have some plantation. Same goes for this side. And on this side, I would like to have a building. I'm not quite sure yet what kind of a building, but I need to keep in mind to leave some space open for that kind of stuff. Now, of course, one of the other things I kinda need to add a little bit is right down here at the start of the whole operation, when you come in here, just a few couple more things. I just need like one trader here, and then maybe a fake dummy right down here. And this side I kind of would like to keep empty, / maybe place a few couple of boxes. Maybe I should place this guy rather than a dummy. But JB, I can hear you saying, yes, I know, we're going to build a Ferris wheel. I just want that area there to be finished. Just a trader, dummy, and crates. Here I am, sitting down on my chair, watching the grass go into hay anytime soon. Any minute now. Just a little bit more. I'm not sure to walk away or just, give it 10 more seconds. Did you know grass has a butt if you leave the G and the R out of it? Alright, I have an idea. I'm just going to sleep. Don't turn on me right now. Oh, I can better not do that. What if it will burn into ashes? All that waiting has been for nothing. Yes! Alright, one of you guys. Just going to make up some roleplay or whatever. How about this and then that, and this guy be like, oh, I'm selling weapons. Trash fruit in stock. Okay, let me see. Do you have... Oh, you have a bit of pebbles. Because I'm going to need some. But how much? Like... That is way too much. Well, that is all I can get. No, out of balance. There we go. Oh, well, that will do. I believe I got this one, grocer, for the foods, right? Now I am thinking to put like a trapper vendor right down there. So let's grab one of these. Let's wait 4 minutes for no reason at all. Alright, let's place this guy. Find slash is right about here. Please, but I have it the right way. Oh, that's perfect. You also have the same hat on. That's very nice. Making them look a little bit like each other. Oh, it's only a shame that they don't face this direction though, developer. But look at that. I can trade for a ton of stuff. Something like that, auto balance, and it's gonna be boom, amazing. Alright, someone just placed a creation. It's J-Rock on Discord. You made like a mammoth or an woolly elephant out of building blocks. That's crazy. Alright, kinda how about that? Some stuff in the distance. Yes, there are a lot of benches here for people to still look out. Maybe people have some idea. I think maybe with a blueprint I can make like a binocular that is stuck on a stick, and then people can just, look out the bay or whatever. I don't want to place too much stuff around. Maybe some rubble here and there, like papers and bottles and whatever not. Yeah, I'll guess that will do. Alright, so question for you guys. I know what I can do with this fellow. Just place some stuff what he has in his inventory. For this guy, I think I just want to place a few, maybe some wooden weapons and that kind of stuff. And or this guy. Alright, if any one of you have an idea what I could place here for this guy to sell, then you can let me know into the comment section. Anything else I will just do off camera. But basically for now it is done. Just need some rubble. Now you might wonder why did I start off with that first rather than doing the pier. Is just basically on this way I force myself to finish off that part for a little bit by doing it on camera, and then slowly but surely we work our way this way. The shops and stuff we still have some time for tomorrow, and the market stall. I just wanted to give you guys some thoughts on, what would you like to see at that one guy was selling. Which in this case, let's start building off the pier. It's gonna be one heck of a job to do, and also, let me see here, yeah, or something like that. You know what, I need to have a lot of space anyway, so I'm gonna go all the way. Let's remove that and that one. So yeah, this wall is going to be very simple, mainly because, the amazing stuff is going to be up on top, and you won't see much of the side anyways. Oh no. Will you get away? Thank you, please. I give you... Okay, very good. 10 seconds to leave or else I will paint you pink. So fun fact about me, I don't own any animals myself. My girlfriend has a lot of gerbils, a lot of ants, cockroaches. If I could choose to have something, I would like to have goats. Mini goats. Or maybe these guys. I like goats. Right, the piece of stone for the pier is finished, and then right down here we're going to start some woodwork. Have a nice big sign and make some nice fence. Now the fence, what I'm going to, put down here, the idea will start off right down here. I'm going to need to mine something that's going to be placed down here. A little entrance, place it down there against the building. Imagine some plants and palm trees and benches and trash cans, which I'm also going to think of maybe a different kind of a trash can, because having the same all over the place, it's not really going to be all. Why don't you just go here with your friends? How about that? I'm a nice guy, right? Alright, first things first, what I just want to do is just check out, how huge of this thing is. Might be difficult to see, but, we can always use this. Oh god. Have I been a little too much with this? Well, it is aimed out though, I guess. But just for 2 seconds, alright? It's not too bad. It just needs a little wider at the side, like I said in the last video. Maybe make a small T-shape. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. Imagine you coming off the ship and you have to go this way, which I'm going to need to make like a nice sign, and then you come here and then you see this gigantic thing. Of course, keep in mind right down here there will be another building, and then you're like, wow, what is that? Look at those lights, and what in the world is going on over there? And you walk further and further into here and you see this massive thing down here. Isn't that just amazing? Sure, it's gonna go back up just a few couple of inches. Going to need to have a lot of trees, and what I think that would be nice, one thing I would like to keep, is what I did with those poles over there. I'd like to place those poles here, or I'm going to need to at least make some safety railing, right? Oh, that's a lot of trees here. Right, I have 300 logs out of the whole bunch of trees. That is not too bad. That just means I have to do that at least 9 times. Sorry, I mean 3 times, not 9 times. It's not too bad, not too bad. It's gonna take a couple of days to, or plenty of hours, I mean, to just get the whole Ferris wheel built, but I guess that is okay. It is the next day for me, because I had to gather tons and tons of resources just to make sure that I'm going to get a lot further than the part which I recorded yesterday. And I also edited the first part yesterday, and all of a sudden it popped up in my head that I forgot one comment, which is of Florian Lemmer. Really like to see how the buildings came out, slapping together modern with old-fashioned ones on the street with palms near the ocean. It's like it turns out to be a real holiday resort, which I'm thinking maybe I need to make like a hotel and swimming pool. And for the name of the clothing store, I would try to look for something fitting in the style of the building or the city, just fitting to your liking. If you want to have bright and colorful shop, just go for a colorful name or something joyful or funny, perhaps like Lily Love. Don't know your favorite naming? I would like to just think about what comes in mind when spelling a name. What are the feelings when spelling the name? Is it something nice? Would you like to go in and find out what it is? Then perhaps it's a good name or not. So I actually promised Florian already that I would put this comment in Friday's episode. The thing here is, someone else, I believe she was called Fat Wife, she had the name for the clothing store, Ylands Threads. I hope I pronounced it the correct way. But then I was like, this comment of Florian, he is all about, let your mind flow. And then I thought, I don't have a name yet for the smithing building just yet. And then I was like, why not call the smithing building flowing steel or deflowing steel? I think it will be a perfect name for that building. You're gonna get this very nice old-fashioned building. And at some point I'm gonna go into the editor, maybe for the episode tomorrow. I'll make some things ready to put on the buildings and in the buildings and that kind of stuff. But for now, let me just show it to you. I have a lot of wood. And I have plenty of nails. And I believe it's not in here, or maybe in here. I had some more stuff. I think I already placed it back. So in this case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish off the dock down here without the poles. And then the first thing that I am going to do is get into the editor and find out what is the actual size of the base of the Ferris wheel. So I can make like Galden system, something like that, so I know it is perfectly aimed out and I don't have to mess around for too much. You know, why am I not just going to show it to you, or for the people that are interested, like what am I doing here? Yeah, maybe you learned something from it, or maybe not, you already know about it. So I'm just going to press V, so I can get out of free place mode. And I think what I need to do here is leave open a space of 4 blocks, as you can see, of course minus this block, so I can make like a railing around it. And these things are 4 by 4 by 4, and that means it's 12, so this is 24, right? Another 24, and then keep in mind a space of 2. Then I have a Galden's system, and then I should be able to rotate. Do it like this, having, oh yeah, 4 also on this side like that. And then I'm going to need to figure out, why not just do that, having 2 on both sides of these, and then I calculated it for the dock. And for some reason I noticed that the fog in the distance was gone, and I cannot remember turning the weather off, so I'm going to need to keep an eye out on this. If it will be turned off automatically, or that something happens when a game freezes and takes out the older options. Okay, that is just perfect. Wow, that means I'm going to need to build quite a expansion onto the side there. Alright, now it was 2 between in, then another one 2 between in, like that. Then it kind of means that, yeah, I was expecting something like that, but maybe I should not be too difficult and just build it out. Well, you know what, I don't think it's too bad on the back side having like a little bit of a smaller space, considering that on this side you have these little things sticking out. It will make sense when we place it, but I'm just gonna take it. 1, 2 here, and then this guy here. This is just to make sure that I'm fitting it in within this thing, because if it doesn't fit, then I know it's sticking out on that side, and if I don't place this here, then it might have too much space on that side from the wall. And what I'm also going to do, I said it would stick out 4, so I know I can just place these guys here. And the rain, it's, you know, sometimes I'm like, when you play a game while it's super hot and this game is in like a snow area, your mind is going to be a lot chiller because, you know, the snow. And when it's super cold and you play like a game in the desert, it feels a lot hotter. I'm not sure, yes, it's between my ears, and that's exactly what I meant with that. You think it's cooler or you think it's hotter. Alright, now let's aim this thing out, turn it around, something like that, and then if I place it too much forward, well, not right now, but it should fit in, right? Now it's not aimed out. Where is it? Oh, of course. Well, oh, that is true. It's not aimed out. Okay, that might be a bit of a problem there. Should I make it within? It looks poor though. Choices. I think I'm still gonna keep it like that. Now the thing here is, oh, it doesn't show it like that. Well, I can tell it is aimed out because the corner is exactly at the block of 4 that I placed as last, and over there it's 2. So it is aimed out, I think. We can always check it out. Here it's fine. Yes, that's correct. I placed it 1. Okay, it is not fine. Should I really be bitchy about this? That it's not like too perfect aimed out. It's not like possible. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop building because I need to place it 1 forwards. Yes, it is faced this way. That is also good. So now the most exciting thing comes, and that is filling in the blank. And there we go. Just these things and 8 more blanks. Well, you know what? I'm going to need to have them all anyways for those signs and stuff. It is done. One of these. Can I have an I? Can I have an N? Can I have a O? Can I have a U? And a T? Oh boy, yeah. What? I need 36 of those? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. 35 more bank signs. Then that is it. Right. Oh, yeah, of course, I got some bank signs over there. That's... Yep. Gonna be exciting. Do we have all? We have all. Do we have all? We have all. And if I press escape, boom, it is freaking done. Look at this BAUT. Yes, of course I need to do something about that, but that's problem solvable, right? And I'm gonna make it nice with a little step up here. Oh, look at that. And yes, everything you can pick. Yeah, once again, this will be fixed in the future. I will just try to harden out as much as possible. But look at this thing. Oh my god. That is just amazing. Alright, let's take a little look. I did kept in mind that, you know, the height. So I'll just fit underneath. No problemo. And I fit in here. Except I can sit. Really game. Just okay. It is for fun anyways. Here we can go to the control room. Please. Yes, I can. Oh, look at that. Now I can just, you know, turn it on, turn it off, and I don't know what this is. But yeah, just use your own fantasy. And look at this. Holy smoke. Now, of course, I could have just added in, yeah, this is, you know, stuff is forgettable. We have light sticks, but it costs glowing, and this stuff is kind of a big deal to get. Of course, if you know, can farm for a few couple of hours, it's easy peasy, but yeah. Ceiling lights, could also be a thing. Light bulb don't work. But this could be a thing, like a spotlight at some point. I need to make like power cables go underneath here and then have 2 spotlights onto the Ferris wheel. But yeah, it would be so nice if in the future there would be a logic system and a computer, and then somehow, some way you can control the lights. Which is a bit tricky to make, I guess, for the developers, but I do know that system from Fallout 4, and you have like lights, and then you could connect the lights to a terminal, and then you can control them, and yeah. Oh man, let's just take a look. Oh, after a long trip, we finally get here, and what is that? You know? Holy smokes. That is beautiful. Wow, look at that. Of course, a lot more stuff needs to be done, but I need to gather tons and tons and tons of resources. I'm going to need to do some editing in the world, make some signs, make some other kind of stuff, railings, and you know, there is a lot of stuff to do in order to make it look more amazing. I just want to say thank you guys for all of your suggestions, ideas, compliments and that kind of stuff. I really enjoy doing this series for you as well, you know, for me having fun. And then I'll make sure that tomorrow we're going to have another full episode.